Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me. I just set up the mic. So let me know if I'm audible. I think I should be. Um, so today we're not doing anything that crazy, but it's a bit more of a fun stream because we're having a nice drink as we are playing and discussing. And the goal is not for me to get pissed drunk or anything. Um, it's just, yeah, because I don't think that would be fun for me or the audience, and I would have to end the stream probably as soon as that happens. Um, but we're gonna be drinking a little bit. We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully, it's gonna be fun, and yeah, if anyone wants to tag along and drink at home as well, go ahead. I mean, we'll see how it goes, actually. But yeah, I think like at a certain point, there's going to be diminishing returns in terms of how I do have a cocktail. Um, yeah, but there's like diminishing returns at a certain point um, of drunkenness. This is what I Jai is drinking water. Nice. That's more healthy. That's better. But yeah, there's like diminishing returns in terms of the value. Um, yeah, of drinking. But anyway, so we have the drink. So let's kick it off right now. Nice. Okay. Um, so we're playing standard today. We might go on some off-road tangents as usual. I yeah, I have a bunch of things. Like I have a bunch of runners that I want to try. I figure I kind of want to start with continuing with the turbine lat, like trying to make the turbine lat better. Um, and yeah, so I have two ideas for that. They probably won't work, but I want to try them. Let me see. Boss says yes, but then you loop back around to more returns if you continue to drink through it. See, I've if someone shows me evidence of this at any point, I'll believe you. But everything I've seen is to the contrary. Can you play GameNet Grinder? GameNet Grinder. You would have to send me a list, but I that does not sound fun. I'll be real. I'll be real. Although you could argue my lat is kind of boring. It's not as boring as Sokka's lat, of course. Um, no, but I mean, I posted a lat, and to actually the drink is what I call this a vegan Russian. There's a drink called the White Russian, where you have vodka, Kahlua, and milk, or cream sometimes. But I have oat milk, vodka, and Kahlua instead. So therefore, it's a vegan Russia. Yo, Koga, nice to see you here. Um, yeah, the Balmer Peak. I don't know what the Balmer Peak is, but it's definitely about maintaining the peak. Um, let's see. Boom. Yes. Okay. Right. So I posted a lat that I brought to Intercons, and I th- I think it's fun to play. I like it, but I was talking about the inconsistency of Aesop and all that stuff. Sometimes it's too slow and blah blah blah. Um, maybe we don't. No, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up just so people know what list I'm talking about. So it's a lat list posted by yours truly. Um, yeah, so there was one for EMEA, but let's pull up the Intercons version. Um, so I was talking about maybe you can set up a turbine rig instead, which I was doing before, but then maybe you're not getting into remotes anymore. And I have two ideas for modifying this lat build. So this is me trying to build a turbine rig instead, and then I moved a lot of the influence that I actually, might be right where it was, But the idea is I move some of the influence into doof. Yeah, doof shaper is base shaper, or best shaper. So because I wanna slow the corp down a little bit to give me more time to set up all this kind of slow economy stuff. Whereas previously, our main way of slowing someone down would be just like getting into their server with the trick shots, the overclocks, trashing all their stuff. And yeah. Yes. So this that's the idea. Hopefully this will give us the time to set up the turbine rig. And compared to the other list, if we get this down, we don't have to worry about like refilling our breakers, like Revolver running out and having to get it back. Once our rig is up, we can use all of our symbol chips and muses and all of that stuff just to get money, just to get the coalescence back and then ASOPs and pop the environmentals. So that's the idea. And yeah, let's just give it a spin, see how it feels. Like, I have my doubts about this, but it's like a fun idea, I think, or a cool idea. Yeah, it's very tempting to try to put doof into shaper. Like, I guess one of the biggest problems with doof nowadays is ob, because ob is bullshit, and they just like they have border control, so they pop it and your doof is gone, and then they get like some other ice. But at least if the ob has to ice HQ, that still slows it down. If you're up against something like the asset ob, then yeah, that makes it less flexible. Or sorry. Yeah, I guess it makes it less flexible, but it makes it waste time installing ISO on HQ at the very least. Boom. So this is do flat. And yeah. Okay. I hope JNet is not like super laggy today. It kind of seems like it, and then this stream is going to be super lame. Runner. Sure, spectator is fine, and all right, I need to specify streaming and drinking. So around the first drink, I think it improves my play, and after that, I don't know anymore. I don't think Siat is here in chat, but we played at EMEA with some wine, and it was pretty good. Okay, let's see. This seems like a. This is a good hand. It has ace-ups already. Like, even if we might need some stuff to contest, early stuff from ob, if we get ace-ups, I think we take it, because we really need to get that online. Don't necessarily know what ob it is, but Tuno ob is the like the most common one, I guess, nowadays. I also made this document just for us to track, like, because this is for general runner discussion. What are the corp threats in the meta? So, like, asset ob, which in particular, Archer is a problem card there that you have to think about. Already, this doesn't quite look like asset ob. Okay, so this turn seems very clear because we can't really comfortably load any counters onto the environmental testing. So I guess it's going to be draw Muse for a coalescence and then ASOP commission, yeah. From the stack. Yep. Like, this is a really good start, and we just, like, hope that the corp isn't super fast here, but typically this is gonna be a Rashida or something. But this is, like, the best we can hope for, I think. So Axel says it looked fun as fuck, I guess. But which one though? This lat or this lat? That's the question. Okay, so this is what we want to see. Well, actually we don't because we have doof. If we didn't have doof, we would want to see this. Like, and all playing very defensively. Oh, Yakov. Yakov to me always indicates that it's a mad build that tries to build a remote with a bunch of things to then play mad and then kill you next turn with some end of the lines. But I guess not, because here's this Jinja grid. Okay. So it's probably a different kind of ob. Because Jinja indicates you spend a lot of slots on ice, which doesn't leave a lot of slots for upgrades, I suppose. Okay, now we can really get things rolling here. Like, we could draw twice and install 2 environmental testings, and that lines us up for playing Muse and getting counters on both of these. There's no real need to contest yet. So the question is if it's the environmental and then creative commission. Oh. Now I see what you're saying. The drinking looked fun. The drinking and play. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. This. Yeah, okay. Let's play the commission while we have the opportunity, I think. Tratpingvi says, should we add Jinja to the corp threats document? No, don't do that. If we see this, well, it's a thing we might lose to, but I wouldn't count it as a threat. Oh, hey, Fa. Nice to see you in chat. Okay. So we're getting rid of this. Okay. Like, do we challenge this? Environmental, I guess so. I mean, if we can trash this, that's amazing. Environmental, Muse for SMC, and then just overclock. And we can. I guess it's annoying because we're not gonna get the Latra, but I figure we should do it anyway. Like, the Latra is not everything. Although, actually, we're super bad at challenging remotes, to be fair. So this might just be a mistake. Because what can we even break? But well, let's try it. I mean, we can break anything. It's just going to be really expensive if it's like a big ice. Anvil. Oof, this card is always... Wait. I need to undo click, I think. No, never mind. We can encounter it. Okay. So we can, yeah, this is fine, and this is not an ob trigger either. Yeah, things are going too well. This has to be a snare or something to... the other shoe has to drop somewhere, right? So we get like Muse. And then the Muse gets... SMC? Sure. And now we have 3 billion credits. And then this fires. This is just to make use of the overclock credits. Okay, and here we get a buzzsaw, I guess. So we can break this at a later date. Okay, very good. And trashing the ginger is also very good. So here we just draw back up. Yeah. Okay. This is nice. And if this stream is gonna go long, I definitely can't be drinking this quickly. It's gonna get out of hand. We're doing good. We're doing good in this game. But this orb is I mean, it's missing all of its triggers. It's not getting what it needs, clearly. Okay. Just some random remotes. Are we supposed to check those? Like, what is this? What would this be except, like, Rashida and Spin? We don't really know the list. Well, I think I go and check. I don't... Oh, excavator. I guess we can trash that. So it does have some assets. And it's always double snare. Yeah. I mean, it could have been. But yeah, it doesn't make sense in this list, right, to play a snare. Okay. And we get the draw. It's kind of sad, because now Aesop doesn't get to buy anything. But, you know, on another turn. Yeah, I don't know if I go and check there, if I know that this deck is on like assets like Excavator. It's just the way the list looked so far, it didn't look like a list that would play that. I can just continue setting up, I figure. Okay. So now it's Lily Hush on the Anvil or something? To get the draw? And yeah, I guess we give up on the Latra here. We can get the commission in. As a spam Jinja, yeah. the well-known deck. The age-old deck. Yeah, I'm so confused. I do not know what's going on. That's all I know. Yeah, it wants to have very, very long servers and like a lot of servers. Well, that gets rid of the hush, so that's a little bit annoying. No lag today. So there was one thing, I guess I'll talk about it more in the after the game, but I'm gonna share this document. It's basically me trying to take all the old FFG cards without like altering anything. I know there's a format, reboot or something like that, where they change the old cards. My thing here was like I kind of wanted to try to create a fun format with the old cards, not by changing cards, but just by removing a bunch of stuff from the card pool. So I'm just linking the document there in case anyone has any thoughts. I might talk about it a little bit more between breaks, but it's like for some of the picks are like because of balance, and some of them are just like I think it would be a more fun experience to play without certain cards. Okay. We have DJ. We have Simul chip, but we can't get anything with it because we haven't trashed anything. Yeah, so my idea was like, well, I love the old cards, so I wanna play with them, and I can maybe teach a friend or something, and and yeah, and then it's nice to have something like this where you try to create like, and you can always change it afterwards, but where you try to create like a little format that you think you can kind of play forever. I love that stuff. Like that's kind of what the channel is all about, to be honest. I've done it with like, several other card games, just creating like this, limited, selected card pool with sometimes with a ban list. And I think it's a lot of fun. Let's see. This game is weird. It's still being weird. But I need more programs, or I can't do... Oh, actually, I could... I could actually install Steve, run HQ, and get something back. That's not a bad idea. Run HQ. I feel like the agenda density should be high. But maybe not, because I think spin only shuffled back like one thing. Oh, damn, I already used 3 muses. I didn't even realize. Okay, rover algorithm. Okay, and we get a coalescence. Get the draw. Ooh, there's Doof. Okay, I almost forgot that this card was even in the deck. And it's might do some real work here. Yeah, because we're lacking real pressure on R&D. Our deck list... Oh, I guess... Did I leave that out? Okay, I guess I did. So we don't have much multi-access for R&D or pressure for R&D. Like, we can pressure HQ with Doof. But, yeah, on R&D... Oh, is this why we have all this stuff to play armed asset protection? Because we have a bunch of types? I'm not sure. Gain 3, then gain 4, so that's +5. It's like slightly better than a... slightly better than hedge fund. But they had to work a lot for it. Okay. Should we contest here? So we could doof. We could even get, yeah, we could get an SMC, which seems nice, because then we have SMC and the symbol chip. Yeah. I mean, we just get booped by... We do just get booped by border control, though. Might not be so good to like do this last click. Yeah, I don't love it. Maybe just overclock and no SMC this turn. Because I'm pretty sure we can break whatever we get here. I mean, we could also get like half rune comboed. That's not that bad. We can still set back up. Okay, there's border control. So question is if there's a pop here before we... Okay. Okay, so then we get... Oh, right, we don't have an SMC there anymore. Gotta be careful not to get rid of all of them, but we can still get Muse. So Muse gets one from the stack. Yep. And now we draw. And then we can pop this for our cleaver. And we can break. Okay, we do get blown out by Stavka. But YOLO, right? That seems kind of bad. Yeah, yeah. There's probably no need to do this. I'm gonna blame the alcohol, even though I've barely had any. On the upside, this means to find the silver lining here probably means if this is an Atlas, they can't just score it next turn with a bunch of counters. Yeah. So, okay. We do have... Yeah, we don't have any more muses, so we can't just tutor a muse and get something from the bin. We do have symbol chips left to get those breakers back. Yeah, so we can install... well, can we get something with SMC? SMC can get Turbine. It's not really what we need right now. You could just get Coalescence. That means we can trigger Lily Pad on his turn. That Pingvin says run back. Oh, and I'll comment on all the comments on the document after the game. It's too much going on in the game. That Pingvin asks if I should run back. Yeah, it's probably not worth the the payout. Okay, so let's get the coalescence. Oh, we do have R&D pressure. We have conduit. I forgot about that. So that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, so this turn, because there was no score... Oh, actually, now... No, we can't get into HQ. But okay, so ace up trashes one of these. So we can install an echelon and try to go for this. This is probably a barrier. If we draw Simulchip, if we draw Simulchip on the first click, I think we can go for it. Simulchip install. No, well, no, it depends. If it's border control, we can't. But that's still good to force the rest. Okay, that's not a Simulchip. Yeah, I think we kind of had to draw our way out of this situation. Unfortunately. Oh, there's Simulchip. Yeah, a little too late, but I mean, we can set up for next turn. This. We can get the draw. Yeah. Oh, I guess this could be SDS. I just don't... Yeah, I don't know if SDS even makes sense with this suite, but maybe... Like, I don't know what to expect out of this deck at all, to be honest. If this gets SDS, then... It is SDS. Yeah, fair enough. We do have... We can get Buzzsaw back. And then run HQ to get Simulchip. Which kind of seems like a line right now, considering our situation. Get rid of this. Yeah, chat does want explosive plays. Right. So, yeah, now we can go in and get a Simulchip. Conduit would be nice here, but yeah, we would have to draw it. I could Parisha first to see a card. Let's do that. And also, we've learned that there is SDS in the deck, so... yeah, so it's good to have spare programs installed anyway. I mean, for ace up too, but at some point we might need to consider if we even continue to ace up the garbage programs, because we might need to steal at least one SDS to win this game. Yeah, I guess we're always running HQ here. It's only 4 credits that we're losing to get this Steve trigger. And it is pretty important that we have the opportunity to get the Simulchip. Yeah. Gusta says the magnet going on HQ and not going on HQ, not remote, was a bit of a tell. Yeah, I guess so. Brover algorithm. I guess we saw this before and I just didn't pay attention to it. Host ISS plus no strength. Yeah, that's I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. This is perfect. Okay. We saw Rover algorithm. This we know. We don't know anything else, but we do know that. Okay, so now we can get cleaver and turbine with no cost. Oh, this is what Augustus was talking about. What Kagoskop was talking about. Jinda, thimble rig, rover. It's just to get a thimble rig with like a bunch of counters. Is that that's the idea, I suppose? Okay, so yes. Now we can kill this. We can get cleaver. Now we really want to not get hit with Staff Cut Trick again. I wonder if that's also a part of the deck. But yeah. Yeah, I guess time to trick shot now. Augustus says, yeah, can personally confirm that it's not good. I believe you. It doesn't seem all that great. Like, you would have to go through that like a billion times, right? Plus, I guess it gets nullified by Hush. Actually, I don't know if it does, or if that part of the text is, like, if that part of the text is considered part of Hush or not. Oh, we get Aspire. Starting to see more of the agenda suite then. Maybe it's like 3 SDS and 1 Basalt, so you go for 8 agendas. Or it could be 6 3-pointers as well. But it seems like a deck that needs to score out. I haven't seen any kill at all. Okay, so we can break this. I guess this is just run it 6 times and then boom, massive profit. Yeah, that sounds about right. Jinja. I mean, I guess it's only $2 for us to get rid of it this time, so get a discount. And looks like if we diesel here, we draw into like 2 gambles. So let's do that. 1 gamble, that's good enough. So gamble and I guess conduit. Yeah, sure. Just gives us more runs. It telegraphs it, but I don't think that he can get enough money to do anything about it. Hush doesn't stop strength, but it practically kills the combo because it can't move. Oh, true. Okay. So we don't need to keep Parisha for SDS because if we steal an SDS, we win. So we can trash any of these. Okay. I mean, I guess we just... do we... I figure we just look at a bunch of cards with Conduit. Makes the most sense to me. I guess we can get a doof in as well. Rhyme. Sure. Yeah, because if I doof here, it goes down to 0. I can pick something up, which seems perfect. Although the thimble rig gains 1 strength, so no, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, we're gonna see a few more cards before the thimble rig gets out of hand. And I guess it swaps here, so it goes to 2 strength. No, it goes on RNG. I guess to tax us more. Yeah, I can't be like totally reckless here. So we choose 2 cards, and I think we want Muse. I guess Simul Chip for a Muse is the most value. Then we doof. So at least in this game, the doofs really paid off. We get Muse. The Muse gets. Do we get like Hush on Afshar? That seems pretty good here because we can like keep recycling stuff. I think so. Muse to get Hush. Yeah, then Afshar is one credit. That seems good. We draw. I don't know if we actually need to draw here. Just makes us pitch an extra card. Although I haven't seen any damage, so I don't think it's relevant. But it looks like I'm gonna finish this glass within this game. Okay, got another ice on R&D. Oh, this seems really good for us. I mean, admittedly, I'm a little bit worried about Thimble Rig, to be honest, but we're gonna see a lot of cards before this becomes a problem. Although once it does become a problem, it's like a huge problem. Yeah. I mean, it could be... So Axis says it's not ending anytime soon, but it actually could be ending soon. Like, we can see 2 cards this turn. We can even see like 4 cards this turn, probably. The thing is, Thimble only... Yeah, Thimble only... It only defends like 1 server at a time. But okay, let's poke HQ. Afshar, break it. Yeah, and I suppose here we just get Coalescence. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get enough accesses before this becomes too much of a problem. But we could actually could actually get text out here. But yeah, let's run. It's good to know that Hush doesn't stop this. Oh, Rhyme increases the strength as well. Okay. So I guess this means it can move to the front. We could move Hush as well then. Break the Thimble Rig. Access says, it ever goes on HQ, we just chill on R&D. Yeah, I think R&D needs to... okay, there we go. That's the end of the game. Well, it was... It's a neat combo. Could have worked. Okay. Alright. So far, still feeling sane. That's one glass. I guess I should finish this and make another one. So I'll be right back. All right. I'll tell you what, it does feel hard to multitask like this, so I don't know how long I can go. but let's talk about the made up format that I have. I mean, yeah. It's because there were some comments there. Kagglescab says, hot take, blackmail is okay, just get rid of Val. I just disagree. Like, I think just the core idea of that card is not fun. Like, just totally bypassing ice. That doesn't seem fun to me. So, because I'm not only doing these bans based on balance, like, you could argue maybe there is another way to give them the bad pop where blackmail is still broken. But I could also see, like, why it definitely wouldn't be broken. But it's just not fun. It just feels bad. It's just, I spent time and energy putting this ice down, and now you're just completely ignoring it. Yeah, it just feels bad. And yeah, it seems like it would be problematic either way. Now, I did remove, all currents. So the current that gives a bad pop would also be gone. I don't remember what that one is called. But so it would be a little bit harder. Like, maybe you'd have to like pop an investigative journalism or something. But I don't think I want the game to revolve around. So I guess I can pull up some of these cards that I'm talking about. I don't want the game to revolve around someone like popping this and then remote camping you with blackmail. Like, that just doesn't seem fun. And there were another couple, like, a lot of these are of course like incredibly subjective. This doesn't seem fun to me. And they're also there were a bunch of choices in here that were also very like a lot of them are my preference. Some of them are just like they were too dominant or strong when they were played. Like, some are obvious, like Aron Maron, Temujin, kind of busted. Desperado, I don't know that it's that busted, but it feels like same old to allow it. It's like now every crim is by default picking that. And I wanted to do some bans just for variety's sake, so people don't like just just pick Desperado again as the console every time they make Crim. Like, let's make it a real choice is kind of the idea here. Yeah, so maybe there should be more bans like that. I don't know. Like, yeah, Tech Trader to stop the old Geist builds, mainly because I didn't like them. But then there were also some stuff like PU is not banned. And I figured it might be fine because there's cards like Levy, but then also because I don't like the idea of a PU deck being super dominant, I also removed like Arc Lockdown and Chronos Protocol to try to prevent them from like removing your whole heap. Now that might be me being like super biased, but that's it's just like a judgment call, and also because I had to get rid of, or I didn't have to, but like I didn't want every deck to also be a Jackson Howard, like have Jackson Howard in it, so I just got rid of Jackson, and that means that I needed to ban a bunch of mill cards, like Noise can't be allowed if Jackson is not in the game. And I even banned like spoilers, even though, I mean, it's really not a busted card. Just didn't like the feel of it. I think one of the few mill cards I allowed was Gravedigger, because you actually need to interact beyond the Grimoire interaction and the fact that you can charge it with, what's that other one? I mean, maybe it's a problem that you use Incubator to charge your Gravedigger and then mill them a bunch. I could see that. That doesn't seem that broken. And then, of course, like you need to get rid of Data Leak Reversal because it just created like degenerate archetypes. But yeah, then there were also some picks like for example, getting rid of Plascrete. That seems like maybe it's like way too harsh. But it just felt like I didn't want it to be like super easy for runners to avoid death. Yeah, but then like I also made tagging harder, like hard-hitting news gone, mid-season replacements gone, also remove exchange of information. So yeah. Kagglescap says, I'm very interested in helping out with old stuff. I just want to play Nasir again. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you from playing with the old cards, and that's my idea here. Like my idea is, that I can bring my old cards and play them with a friend when they're no longer part of standard. Soon the rest of the FFG cards will rotate from standard, and then I will update this, and then I can, when they rotate from standard, I can add those here and adjust the ban list accordingly, and then play with those cards. There were some more comments about this. IT department is okay. Is this a meme? Let me check. Choose a rest piece of ice that has +1 strength until the end of turn for each power count. Okay, I'm pretty. That's a meme, yeah. Yeah, that card seems okay. Yes. Yeah, there were also some other things like the bin breakers, getting rid of the bin breakers. Like breaking shouldn't be too easy, especially because a lot of the ice is bad. But also the carelessness of runners just being able to mill themselves and have breakers anyway. I didn't like that. So got rid of that, but also got rid of like Caprice Nisei and Marcus Batty, some of the very swingy defensive upgrades. Yeah. So this is very flavor based, but like maybe you don't like my list, but I recommend doing something like this if you like the old cards, because it allows you to play with them again. Like I love that this means that I can play with the mini factions again. Yeah, let me answer the other stuff. Is the Snitch Synergy something we'll want in here or should also get some bans? Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I think, I guess the Au Revoir and Snitch is the combo you're thinking about. We can pull up Au Revoir. And it's like I was thinking about this, but this didn't seem too busted because it doesn't seem that easy to set up. But it's like, yeah, it might be a problem, and then maybe it requires like a ban or something. But I'm not sure it's too big of a problem. Yeah. What else? Was there anything else about that? Let me see. Snitch. It was Augustus asking. Seems like a deck. Wow, that's Zero Maxima says, "Wow, that's all the Anarch cards banned. Love it." Yeah. The Anarch just had so many cards that I feel like in order to make something feel refreshing, you would need to ban a lot of stuff from Anarch. It might still be same old. Like Max is still allowed, but yeah, to some degree, it would have to be different. Like if you don't like it, you could still ban some stuff. But okay, yeah, let's see. Lol, big value imaginary formats, big fan. Indexing, indexing to me was just like you just saw too many cards for just 0 credits and a run event. Like compared to Maker's Eye, I feel like Maker's Eye is such a much more reasonable card than indexing. I don't like how hard indexing punishes you for not icing R&D. I don't like it. Sea Scorch is around. Yes, you can do that. Can I play Starlit Crusade Foundation? What are you talking about? Starlit. Nope. What? This sounds made up. On Starlit Crusade funding. Ignore any additional costs on each double event you play. I guess so. Oh, well, maybe this card is bonkers with pancakes. Is that the point? Was this card banned? I don't know. That's something I might have to look into. That seems kind of weird if you can ignore costs on your double events. Honestly. Like, yeah, that seems kind of bullshit. So the IT department thing is you're serious about that? Is that really a problem? Let's look at it again. I'm probably being trolled here, but okay. Place 1 power. And you can use a power counter. Okay, I don't see it. It does seem pretty OP. I agree with you, Axu. I'm getting trolled hardcore here. IT department. I don't see it. The other one? I don't know that maybe there's not enough doubles that it's a problem, but I could see how that is a problem. Okay. I don't know. Sarathexima thinks the IT department also can get out of hand. I don't know, but it's something to consider maybe. But okay, let's play another game of Lat, I guess. Or do we try the other one? I had another wild idea. Yeah, let's do this instead. Because yeah, I don't know how many games I get in, so I'd rather showcase more of the ideas. This is just me being like, hey, can't you just Devil Charm and Chisel mid-run as Shaper, and it's going to be great, and then you can recycle your Chisel with the Simmel chip. So it's in the same deck, but we're doing that instead. And then our multi-access is only Cataloger and YOLO. That's going to be enough, maybe. So that's the plan. New runner deck. So this is Devilish Lat. And let's see. Streaming. Oh. Lag. Streaming and drinking. Very good. Yeah, maybe on another stream, if anyone wants, we can play the old FFG cards with my ban list. Yeah, I have Cataloger and a Dream. That's yeah. This deck might be lacking enough multi-access to do something, but it seems like it was just really hard because there were so many cards that I wanted in this, and then Devil Charm is taking up a lot of slots. Yeah, so I was having trouble finding slots for everything. They just, yeah. These lad lists, they get, there's a lot of slots where you feel like you have to have them, and then it becomes really hard. Because all of these events, I really want them. Like, maybe you can cut something there. You need like 3 of Aesop, 3 of Lilypad, 3 of Simulchip, 3 of Muse, 3 of Coalescence, 3 of SMC always. That rest is a bit negotiable, but yeah, that's pretty difficult. Augustus says, I'm always down for old format shenanigans. All right, cool. Yeah, if I do a stream like that, then you'll jump on and, you know, beat me with some crazy brew. Okay. Let's go. We got PE. A JNet Classic. Now let's hope it has ice, because then we can actually use our chisel. So this hand has Aesops, but no good way to make use of Aesops. I feel like we still keep, because we have 3 Coalescence and 3 Muse, so drawing into a piece doesn't seem hard, so I'm gonna keep. Axis is just getting the fun matchups. I would just concede. Okay. Is it one of those? Is it actually like me playing against my own deck? My Mitosis P? Or just any Mitosis P, of course. Okay, sweet. Muse. Get Coalescence. So it's very scary facing PE on JNet, even when it's like not a build that's like a Mitosis thing. Because they do openers like this, and it might just be an NGO, but then sometimes it's something way more scary, and then you run it and you get like Cerebral Overwritered. ITD was cursed. So can someone tell me about, if I'm not getting trolled here, can someone tell me what deck's IT department was being played in where it was like cracked? Because doesn't that just require like a lot of clicks? I'm not getting trolled. He's insisting. I don't know. Then my troll radar is ringing like crazy right now. Okay. So I feel like we can Parisha and check this. Now, this is kind of sad because, I mean, I was I was trying to show off an idea with Devil Charm Chisel Inlet, but I don't think we're gonna have any of that interaction in this game. Okay, so it is, yeah, it is. If you're unstaying, well, I don't know. It doesn't say a whole lot about what kind of PE it is, honestly. Bam. It's just silly math card. Okay. Aginf versus ITD was something. With ITD was I don't think I ever literally. I don't think I ever saw that card being played. That's why I'm baffled. Like this was never on the most wanted list, was it? Thank you, that guy 13ish, for asking the Slack old heads. Because well, at this point, I feel like I'm an old-ish head, but I started in like 2016. So I mean, yeah, I don't know everything. There's stuff that happened before I started playing. Although I was brought up to speed on some of the stuff. Okay. We kind of don't want to lose the lily pad, but I also feel like I kind of want to check this card. So I will do that. But okay, the lag is real. Urtica, perfect. Then we can trash it. So this is an annoying thing when you're playing PE and you install an Urtica and double advance it, and you think that if they run that, I'm happy, right? But no, you're actually not. You spend like 3 clicks and a card and 2 credits to get that down on the board. They run it and take 4. That's 4 cards in 1 click. And then they're runners, so they're probably dripping for some value as well. You're not really happy with that trade most of the time. I don't think I trashed my Parisha here. This matchup is not so much about money. It just seems about, I don't know. This matchup is really about avoiding accessing cerebral overwriters and not letting, like, if the board gets too out of hand, you might need to run a card. Yeah, I guess even a triple advance card can be lethal, and we don't really have tricks except Simulchip Lily Pad, so we need to be careful. So this is not really threatening lethal yet, but if it's an overwriter, I'd rather run it when it has only 2 advancements, and that's paying off big time. So this is something you gotta understand if you play. If you're playing PE, a double advance card is way less good than a triple advance card. Now, of course, that's not his fault. Like, they may, like, you may not have probably there's no mitosis in hand, so that's why. But yeah. Oh, punitive. But I can't die to punitive here. Is there anything I can die to if I just decide to take this damage? I'm not tagged. No agenda was scored, so there's no neurospike. Angelique can be trashed, but I believe that's... Yeah, I mean, that's only 1 damage. So I mean, I think I'll just take this damage. Yeah, there's no blood into the water score. Yeah, okay, I'll take the damage. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that makes sense. Paying into it that much, because then I can just pay into this one instead. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I understand the idea. You want to play the punitives before they stop having any relevance. and I stole the 3-pointer last turn, so there's never gonna be a punitive that deals 3 damage after that. But if you want to drain me on credits, the thing is, yeah, fighting me on credits here, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work, unfortunately. Like I have a much easier time making money than the corp. So we can get coalescence from the bin, and we can get the draw. Yeah, so the runner here is very happy to be trading like this. This means no threats are alive, except Urtica Cipher, and the ID ability. Like yeah, the snare is not active, or overwriter is not active. It's hard to threaten any score kills, especially kills with Neurospike. So yeah, I think. I was talking about this when I posted my PE list. And go check it out if you want to. I can pull it up maybe. Maybe I don't have the time right now. It's the one that's called "It's Fine, Just Run the Right Server." Money is like your only problem as PE. You're actually like, if PE had unlimited money. And you're playing like a mitosis style deck, it's actually very scary. Punitive being shuffled back, but again, I don't think they can be used really this game anymore. All right, I run R&D. This is instead of Breach, I believe. I've never used this card before, literally never. So, whenever you make a successful run, yeah, okay. So I can look at some cards here. I'm expecting this to be Mwansa, that's why I'm making this run. And then I can use the cataloger to not access any cards. Yeah, cataloger is kind of cheating in this matchup because I believe this is a Mwansa. Oh yeah, and there it is. So Trick of Light, Punitive, and it is a mitosis deck. And Fuji, done. And yeah, card from deck. We steal the Fuji and we win. Okay, GG. Okay. So we know what it was. It was once mitosis PE. I think. Yeah, I guess punitive. The thing is, punitive only works if they. I feel like punitive only works if they don't know what you're on, and kind of the same with Mwansa. Yeah, Mwansa usually feels like if they know you're on it, they can wait until they get high enough up on points, and then they can. It's hard to rest them once and make use of it. That Pingvin as the best comment. Very effective ice killing rig. They have no ice left on board. True. I got rid of all of it. Yeah. Oh, right. I should name this. We go runner. We can do one more of this because I would actually like to play against the deck with ice. Oh, this is the same opponent. Looks like we might be getting a rematch. Okay. So we're not going to be showing off any ice killing. Maybe next game. Okay, so we got confirmed that ITD was used with Prison Ag. I would love to see a list. I would love to see a list. I did agree to run it back. I'm sorry. I want to be nice. I want to be nice. I don't want to be like, nah, I don't want to play against your deck. But I guess that's going to be my downfall, huh? Isn't it good content to see me suffer through PE? Oh, it's a cerebral now. See, they said they were going to play better, and they already did. I already hit the cerebral. So now I'm screwed. Axel says, no niceness, only good content. You're winning. It's not suffering. See, you know, game isn't... we're of two different minds, you know? Winning isn't always fun. There's so many games that I win that are super frustrating. Actually, we should have been the dooflat here. You just doof them, then go run their stuff. You can't get cerebraled. Well, what do we do now? Do you just... I mean, I would like to get like a lily pad or something out. The thing is, I don't even know if money matters at all in this matchup for me. I haven't seen anything where I need to use money except Urtica. I think maybe let's poke HQ and get rid of traps while we can. Or Fuji's. Oh no, right. Money does matter, of course. There's punitive. But still, like, this is a good moment to poke. Yeah, the lat value is gone. Axis says lull the rematch and pick a really good matchup meta. Yes, that's what I should do. Now the question is my opponent so good that this is Urtica now? Okay, I think regardless the line is I really want Steve in this matchup, so let's get Steve down. We gotta run HQ to get Steve trigger. Okay, so this means Snare is alive. Well, we don't die to Snare, so that's okay. We might die to stealing a Fuji, though. Yeah, we could die to just stealing a Fuji. But odds are slim. Yeah, and if we don't die, we would like some money, I think. So let's get that. Yeah, this is also another PE thing, is your HQ. Oh shit. Okay. Well, as long as we can... Yeah, triggering the snare without dying is fine. It's fine. Here we can die to blood in the water Neurospike. That's very narrow though. It's a very narrow line. And we have the Steve on the board. Yeah, it's not all bad. I mean, we're at 3 points. Could be worse. we gotta see the positives. Okay, got an advanced card. If this is Arctic, it's 3 damage. I mean, yeah, I guess the line is, as usual, draw. Oh wait, there's lag. I hope I'm not drawing twice now. Okay, let's run HQ. Okay. What is it then? Coalescence and commission? Sure. Axel says, can't wait until the cerebral rotation. Don't you think that these shell game PEs are fundamental to this beautiful game of Netrunner? And we couldn't live without them. Okay, we know there's punitive in hand. How concerned are we about this advanced card? I feel like I kind of... Axu doesn't think that they're fundamental to the game. Wow. That's a crazy take right there. That's crazy. How could you say something like that? JNet casual enjoyers can learn to play real decks. Come on. It's, you know, we play Netrunner because we're doing the poker 50-50 stuff sometimes. That's why we want to play this game. And also, you know, to play super detailed lines. Okay. Or do we run the unadvanced card, maybe? Yeah, if this is an Artica... I mean, there's like this. If there's like Reaper function and this is a Sting, then I actually die. I think I checked this card. Okay, Spin Doctor. That's fine. Okay, that ends my hopes of getting a lat draw this turn. I think I'll just get a credit. Because if I'm at 2 cards, I can die to Sting plus... I can die to Sting plus Neurospike. Can't wait for Personality Rewriter, the near print. Yeah, yeah. So, I don't know how everyone else feels, but I don't like when it's like it's the same as an old card but with a new name. I want to be able to play like the good old like alt art from back in the day. I understand with like Leech, it functionally changed how the cards worked from Data Sucker. So that's a bit different, but yeah, I prefer. I mean, I want to play with my old alt arts if possible, or my old cards if possible. If it's just the same card, then I would prefer that they let me do that. Okay. I don't know what to get here. I don't know. Trick Shot Overclock. I think it's just hit points at this point. And then we want to check this. It's probably Urtica. If it's Fuji... Question is, if it's Fuji, do we survive double punitive afterwards? Okay, there's Neurospike. We run this and it's Fuji. We take 3. We can draw back up to 2. Each punitive costs 9 because we have a link. So I don't think 2 punitives is possible. So let's go get this, whatever it is. Okay, it's another Cerebral. Alright, well, that's sad. But before we need to discard these cards, we might as well check HQ again, I think. Or do we check R&D? We know there's Neurospike and Punitive in HQ. I'll check R&D. I think hitting snare last click isn't as big of a concern. Cacador. Yeah, not trashing Kakador right now. Get some money instead. Yeah, this is let's be real, this is problematic. This situation is not great. Any food you steal will get us, well, actually, they don't have that much money, so might be problematic to actually try to punitive. I'm just gonna guess that this is Kakador, but of course it could be something else. I think we run HQ first. We might see the Kakador then. Otherwise, we'll just assume that it's the thing in the remote. Parisha or Gamble. Ooh, bacterial. Wow. Okay, so I think main focus here is to... I mean, okay, so there could be like YDL in this deck. We died to a single punitive firing. So getting rid of Kakador is... Well, does it make sense? We're spending a click and 2 credits. Is that the same? That's kind of the same. Isn't it? Value-wise? Let's see. Bacterial to trash 0 cards, add 5 cards to HQ, or arrange the top 2 cards. If I click for credits 3 times... I mean, we'll assume this is Kakador. But it might not be. If it's Sting... I mean, I guess we still do die to a Sting score. We also die if it's Urtica. If we draw first and run after, we don't die to Urtica. And we probably don't die to Punitive. Okay, sure. We draw, we run. I mean, I didn't do the most detailed calculation of this line, but I believe there's not enough money. Yeah, so this is popped. All right, true. If I draw first, then I actually have to discard something. This actually matters. Yeah, I might have messed this up. But, okay. Check archives. So each punitive right now is 13 credits. I don't think I saw any hedge funds, but if there's hedge, that's a punitive kill. If there's only one hedge, that's not enough. One YDL would be enough. Although, how do you have the influence for probably 3 cerebrals, 3 punitives, and that? What about hedge Hansei? If it's hedge... oh wait, Hansei... What Hansei gets you to? Hansei gets you to what? 13. Then you can click for credits, and then you can punitive if I'm at 14. If there's hedge... I kind of assume I'm dead here. I could check somewhere, or if I'm at 14. Thing is, I haven't seen any hedge funds. I don't think I saw any hedge funds. But yeah, I might just be wrong here. But if I go to 14, hedge credit is not enough for a kill. So I'll try that line. Yeah, I think I should have just been clicking for credits. I don't know that it matters. If there's 2 hedge funds, does not matter. I guess discard Entangler. And I still have a drink. I almost forgot about it. No, hedge credit punitive is not a killer. That gets you to 13. And because I have a link, you need 14 credits to punitive me. Yeah, opponent did do better this game installing the cerebrals. Okay, there's mitosis. So we... Nice. Oh, and shuffling back my cards. Cool. Okay. Bring them home to shuffle. What does this? It shuffles back 2. You can pay 2 to reveal 1 card in the grip at random. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't get punitive killed. But okay. Now there's 2 remotes. And what's the line? Yeah, so one thing is like you can hit... It's pretty likely that one of these is an Urtica. And we might want to check archives to make sure that there's nothing there. I guess the snare we saw got shuffled back by Spin Doctor. Let me see that. Spin Doctor. Yeah, NGO front and snare. Okay. It's also very possible one of these cards is an agenda. The only thing that gets us high enough to survive an Urtica is if we draw, get Diesel, play the Diesel, click for credit to go to 4. Yeah, these cards are still arranged on R&D. That doesn't mean there's no agenda there, but kind of assuming R&D was padded. I had a feeling that a bacterial was put in archives too. Might be good to go and check. But yeah, I think this turn we make a call here if these are both traps or not. I'm just gonna guess that one of them is like not a trap. Oh, there we go. Okay. Good call. I had this feeling that before he was trying to feed me a bacterial. Wow, okay, that was clutch. Damn. Oh, whoops. But yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, PE feels completely toothless if your opponent is running on your service a lot and you didn't draw Cerebral. You're so sad about it. But in this case, they drew Cerebrals, and then it's, yeah, then it's scary. Damn, okay. I'm still feeling good. I think we're going to do at least one more game. I'm just going to take a little break, quick bathroom break, and then I'll be back. So I'm going to give you guys the cool old Finn being urban renewal person screen. Here you go. Okay, welcome back, everybody, to the drinking stream, where I've almost drank 2 glasses of this vegan Russian stuff. That's not a whole lot, but it's a little bit. Anyway, I want to see if we can actually get a game where our opponent is playing ice. Maybe someone from the audience feels up to the task. No pressure. But if I will accept no more PE rematches. That's for sure. We wanna actually get this interaction one time, even if we lose the game. Imagine the feeling of mid-run just trashing a Bran. Ah, that has to be so good. Exorcist, time to queue into a Thule. Actually, true. That's. We all know that that's. Yeah, that's how it goes. These days, because of Santa, you might actually queue into a good Thule too. Like that list looks kind of scary. I mean, with the right cards, I think you can sort of like methodically break it. But if you don't have tech, it could be tricky. Okay, Belrion. This looks like a real matchup. Got Ag. So usually we mulligan for Lilypad and Aesop, and I think that holds true here as well. So let's do that. Now, in this particular list, I believe I was on 1 Ica, 2 Propeller, and... What was I on? Buzzsaw? Buzzsaw might not be the most smart pick. Because... well, I mean... Assuming you always like chisel away the strong ice, I guess it's fine. But I don't know that we can make that assumption. Okay, JNet is getting a little bit laggy, unfortunately. So I think we install the Devil Charm so we can get the Ica draw on our next turn. And then we can get the Lat draw now. Notably, and unfortunately, Devil Charm is unique. So if we ever want to like pop an ice and then reinstall Chisel and pop another one on the same run, that second ice has to be 0 strength because we can't use 2 Chisel charms on the same turn. Okay. If this is Kakador, we would love to contest it. But like we don't have much money here. I mean, there is a line where we just trick shot. If this is a barrier, it could just be like Tatu Bola. Do we have any Hush? We don't have any Hush. Yeah, so regardless, I think we start with Ica and we get a draw. So there is a line to like go Quetzal here to be able to get through a Tatsubola and contest this. But I really don't like it. I don't like this. Like we don't spend all of our money on kind of a gamble. I don't remember if this list plays NGO, but it could be. Yeah, we're not drawing into the money that we need. And I don't... So if we had an SMC, trick shot would be amazing. Because we know we can always dump the money into something useful, whether the ice is rest or not. But like this, no, I don't like it. Access to normal lists are not on NGO. Okay, that's good to know. Seems like it might be a decent include, but maybe it's just like overkill in terms of the amount of advanceable cards. Yeah, it is Cacador. Yeah. Cacador is hard to deal with, honestly. If they gain money at this pace. Yeah, especially because my money isn't really all that bursty. But still, if we get an SMC overclock here or something, we can still contest this with a Chisel Charm threat. Coalescence gives us a draw. Buzzsaw. Yeah, we might be too late to contest this. That's a little frustrating. I mean, this could be void too. I mean, it probably is. So we go Simulchip Commission. All right, Lacosta. That makes sense. So if the Cacador is popped, then yeah, there's still 3 credits to be had. It's still good if we can get rid of the Cacador. Let's see. Well, might as well get the Buzzsaw down, I think. And we can draw. Yeah. Really want to see a Muse or something for the SMC so we can get this going. On the bright side, we do have like good answers. Get the Latra. Oh, maybe I should have popped for Coalescence so we can use Ace Up. No, I should have been installing Parisha, of course. That's a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, my start has been... A start wasn't that bad, but it seems like against this deck, if we find the SMC this slowly, then we're like in pretty deep trouble. I don't think I want to ace up anything here. The AK is pretty valuable. I mean, we can recur it. No, let's not be too greedy. So we don't ace up anything. Axis has just got to run somewhere disrupt. The thing is, like, if we're not devil charming their stuff, I think we're just spending money on breaking things without getting much value out of the run. Okay, the Cacador was popped as well, so this seems like a scoring attempt. Still really need to see a Muse. It's pretty crazy. You get 3 points for stealing agendas. Yeah, it's just like with singles, like what are your odds of hitting an agenda? Like you can Steve here, run. Get a card back. And then Ag is active. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. So I guess this Nisei or whatever gets scored. If we're gonna go contest HQ, we can do it the turn after, perhaps. Yeah, especially if we see an SMC. Oh wait, it's like a this is like a punitive ag. So this never, to me, this, like I understand that the Kakador combo is good, but it just seemed like you didn't have room for this in this type of list. Okay, yeah, then I've been reading this whole situation wrong. Okay, interesting. Well, even if this is a Regenesis, it can't be scored next turn. So now I think we go Steve. And put this on R&D. Get a card. Run R&D. And this is the Tatabola. Okay, that's unfortunate. I guess it fires. So we take like a credit here. We can punch up that next turn. Punch up the Entangler. Sure. Axis's random Entangler always hits on a barrier. Yeah, it super does, unfortunately. Okay, now this is being advanced, and we probably need to contest this. Although it does feel a lot like bait. Let's be real. It does feel a lot like bait, but I think we need to run this. I feel like if we diesel here and we don't see anything, I'm justified in just like insta-quitting the stream and just raging, being mad about it forever. But I'm not gonna do that. No. No, seriously? We get the chisel in hand? Okay, so we install the chisel on the first one? Oh my god. That's so annoying. Well, okay. I can SMC for Muse, which can install the chisel from hand. So okay, because we need a click left over here. Okay, and this is a good draw. So okay, I'm not mad anymore. Let's try this. Oh, sorry, wait. Let's undo click, because if you press continue to movement, it would like encounter the ice right away. So then like your chisel is not gonna work. Yes. No further action. Okay. So now we can continue. And now he's thinking, "Oh, Vlad, what's up? Nice to see you. I didn't think you were gonna make the stream." Oh shit, I didn't press approach yet. Yeah, just like I'm drinking some vegan Russians. I finished my second glass. I think I'm gonna get another one, and then we're heading towards the end of the stream probably. Okay, we get booped. But we want to use the SMC money for what though? Do we get Muse here and chisel this tattoo? No, I guess we don't. Muse for another SMC. We don't need to let him swap this yet. We can maybe chisel that on a later turn. Muse, SMC. Muse, SMC, yes. And then we have an extra program. From our stack. Get SMC. And we get, I guess we get propeller now. And we let this fire. We gotta run in and get whatever this is. Oh no, another tattoo. Man, tattoo is annoying. I really don't want to devil charm it, so I guess I'm just gonna have to break it. We can use the devil charms on more expensive ice. So that says, barely made it, doesn't mean I can't join in on the fun with some rum coke. Nice. Fam's built different, hitting the rum cokes on Tuesday. Nice. Sisyphus Protocol. Okay, very good. So we know it's not the usual kind of punitive list. And I think we can get rid of the chisel, and we have plenty of simul chips for the combo. Okay, and Fuji doesn't. Fuji says to me that there isn't bacterial, which I think is strange, but I feel like that's the only conclusion. Because like you are on 3 Regenesis, are you not? And then 3 Sisyphus, I assume, if you're playing that card. That's 9 points. Oh, I guess you could be on 1 Fuji and 3 Bacterial. Can you? No, that's 12. That's 21. I guess you could. I guess you could be on 21. Okay. So this card is not threatening, but I guess the face downs in archives are kind of threatening. So we can go check that. Probably pitching the Devil Charm is wrong, because we could use this to like poke a hole in HQ, which I like that idea. So I think here we go and flip archives. We can't be fed enough points, I think, to be scared of punitive. And I don't even think it's a punitive list anymore. Okay, Bathinimus. Okay, so either we chisel charm this, which seems like overkill, or we do some Ica stuff. That means moving it, boosting it. That's 5. Okay, fine, I guess. Don't need to use the Devil Charm. And we break. Okay, nothing is there. So nothing to be worried about, I think. So I believe we can just like sure gamble Simulchip. Take a credit. I mean, we kind of want to be installing programs to have the Simulchips be live. So maybe we dig for more programs. What are the odds? We have Coalescence and 2 Muse left in deck. Yeah, I guess we can dig for those. We can always get something with the Simulchip too. Yeah, I think it's fine to get something with the Simulchip. We have enough of them. So get Muse. Muse gets from the heap a Coalescence. We draw. We get the money. And 2 Simulchips. Sure gamble. And Vlad, if you're asking what's on the menu deck-wise, we tried Doof Lat and then Chisel Charm Lat, but then we played 2 games of Chisel Charm Lat versus PE with no ice, which you know, the Chisel Charm isn't really a big feature in that matchup. So fortunately now we can actually make use of it. So we can see if the deck idea is cool or whatever. Okay. Is this something we want to contest? I think so, because I think there's probably valuable stuff in there. How much damage do we think this deck has? Like, can we just trick shot here? I think we can trick shot. We have mid-run draw, perhaps. Draw. Okay, let's start with trick shot. I don't think this deck is on kill. Chisel Charming Abathon just sounds not fun. Also, just not efficient. Seat says, you don't get to make remarks about PE. Hey, I'm not like, I'm just saying, like, it was a shame we didn't get to show off our cool idea. That's it. Oh, wait. I need to undo click. Because I think we want to Chisel Charm this. And that means... Bam. We get to draw. And we draw the other Devil Charm. That's perfect. We continue. And we... Devil Charm, yes. And bam. And bam, the Boto is gone. And... Again, I guess we continue here. We have so much money. That's fine. So I still have PTSD from playing against Mitosis P in last Saturday's CO. Well, I hope that's not my fault. Brandon was blaming me for someone playing it in his Nats. But you know, I feel I can't be held responsible. There's no way that's my fault. Okay, so are we playing around snare? This does seem like the kind of bullshit where we want to play around snare. So maybe we jack out here. Or is the anemone just for archives? Yeah, I don't want to die to snare. I really don't. But then again, I do want to check this. But we don't have to do it now. We can chill. Okay, so I'll jack out. So if we run this and it's Fuji. Actually, it is awkward. I should maybe have just continued and checked this. That's hard to say now. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just take the damage from Eminem, and it's really expensive to move the Ika over here. But also, I don't want to like chisel charm. Yeah. Okay, so I just check archives, I guess. That's pretty annoying. Okay. Let's check. And I guess this is why people usually don't play Ika. But it's pretty neat that you can get it with Muse. And it's kind of Revolver-esque, but... Yeah, I think I don't care that much about lat draw here, so I'm just gonna... Well, either way, I don't think I have anything good to overclock. So I think this is the line. Oh, I guess... I was thinking maybe I should be playing around Hollow Man here, but actually it's 9 credits to score out with Hollow Man here. So I think I'm fine. Okay, so we lost we lost the other Devil Charm, which of course we're a little bit sad about. We're not dying to snare anymore. So we just overclock the remotes, I guess. I think so. I had such a huge habit of constantly clicking continue to movement, and I had to unlearn it because I was playing Entangler in my deck, and I still do it sometimes. Because if you already press continue to movement, it goes immediately to encounter when they res. It's really annoying. Yeah, it has started mattering now if you press this or not. So now I have to wait for him saying there's no action. Okay. So there is action. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Well, we do need to... Well, we don't necessarily need to break this, honestly. Is this until the end of the run? Okay. So let's get Muse, and then Muse gets Ika. Yeah, from the heap. Gets Ika. Draws us a card. This is actually pretty affordable, I think. Ika is suddenly doing the Lord's work. +3. So we have to boost 3 times. And then what happens then? We break for 2. Oh. Whoops. Fully break. So if this is ganked, we still have enough money. So I think I'm fine with this. So I assume we're gonna get ag booped. And that's fine. So I'll just gain a click and then run R&D. Oh, actually, when I was trick-shotting, I had a cataloger. I guess there was no reason to fear. When I think about it. Yeah, because we can use cataloger. And cataloger is not too bad. Kind of like it. Yeah, we want Spin Doctor to be on the bottom here in case there are agendas pitched. And Anansi can't afford to be rest right now. So that's also bad for him. Hansi Review is decent. And then Mavericks is, I guess, the worst because it can just be trashed. Anansi and then Mavericks. Yeah, we're happy with this. Okay, so if we go here now, it's only 4 to go through Anansi, so it seems like a good opportunity. And then we can get rid of the Helheim at the same time. And potentially ganked. Fuji. And we know there's no punitive. So we trash Helheim. And we don't need to play around punitive. I could just draw. Is there anything I die to on archives? Not really. Anemone's not resable for 2 reasons. But yeah, I think we still. Yeah, so we still just draw, right? Do we check archives while we can? Can do it for free. So Spin Doctor is not drawable next turn until last click. Yeah. Yeah, we just draw. Yeah, this was an interesting matchup to test out this deck in. And now Spin Doctor is seen. Right, so this is the turn where we check. We do want to. We draw. If we run here last click, we could get booped. So I guess we run now. Tatubola. Yeah, it's annoying, but I do want to check this before Spin Doctor. Mavericks. Kagoscope says, hell, I missed to play around lat value. Maybe. Yeah, a cataloger also can just end the game here. But yeah, let's get the draw and a credit and get the lat draw. So we get Lillipad draw, lat draw. Now we can get Hansei. Almost out of cards in deck. Yeah, I think I have a newfound appreciation for Cataloger after playing it in this stream. It's been doing good work. Okay, so now we had our Breaker trashed. We saw an ice, yes. And the ice we saw was a 9C, which cannot be rest. We also saw Tattoo, of course. So I think this is a Spin Doctor. Yeah, I think we can trash one Propeller and be okay. I don't know that that's the best idea, but... So if this is like a Siphon hand that we just didn't see, then that's annoying. But I think it's a Tattoo that will get swapped for the Anansi. And then it gives us an opportunity to check with Cataloger. That's what I think. Yeah. We are running out of breakers here. In terms of recursion, we have no symbol chips left. There is, looks like there's 2 Mews left. Oh, wow. Spin Doctor a bit premature, but we'll still do this. And yeah. And here I think it's just run, take the net. Use Cataloger. And there's send a message. Okay, there was ganked in the list too. Nice. Damn, it's a bit laggy. As soon as Janet lets me win the game, I'm going to. Okay, there we go. Damn. Okay, the lag is getting pretty crazy. But there is I want to play one more game. Yeah, I want to play one more and get one more drink before we end the stream. So just I think we're gonna try Funky Sable. I had a bunch of decks here, but let's make it this one. I'm pretty stoked for this one. So the idea is like Krim has some really cool tech cards like Miss Bones and Pinhole, but there are a lot of times where they're not useful. And you know, Anarch doesn't really have a problem with dead draws that much because, you know, moshing Bankar, Patchwork sometimes just get rid of everything. Is sometimes Audrey. But Criminal doesn't have the same luxury. So I wanted to see if I could, make something with this in Criminal, and I put Patchwork in Sable. So that's what we're gonna try. All right, everybody. Cheers. Kazuka says, if you want to do the Chisel Charm in Shaper, is Ari better? Can do more surprising stuff during runs. Yeah, I was thinking about this, but thing is, we don't run that many Trojans, so yes, you can get SMC out during the run, but I don't know that it's worth it. And if we install something like Muse, we don't have World Tree to then trash that. Same with Coalescence, so you don't have the same justification as in World Tree RE for it. So yeah, so I, maybe you gain an extra click somewhere, but I feel like overall that's gonna get you more value. Yeah, Siat says Amina. And yeah, but it's Amina, but we get like a 2 credit discount from Patchwork, so it's fine. Maybe. I just, if you are able to get Amina out, I just think it's a super nice breaker to have, and usually the problem is the install cost. So I'm hoping in this build we're gonna afford it, but let's see. It's ambitious. We want to be ambitious. So this is Patchy Sable. And yeah, Amina Panweave is actually like pretty awesome. If you're a prison player like me. They just get to not do anything if things go the right way. Let's see, there was something else. No. Bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah. So did you play? What kind of PE did you play against? Okay, let's make a runner game. And Patchy Sable. Oh no, I forgot to name it. Streaming. And drinking. See, I'm usually slow, but like I'm slower now. Okay, and drinking. There we go. Yeah, although multitasking is quite tricky. But I think after the stream, you will see me putting Cataloger in more decks. I was such a hater And I feel like I'm a believer now, and I've seen the light, and I'm gonna put cataloger in everything. I'm a believer. Says Bridgeman. All right. RH. I'm about to get punitived. What do we do here? We do have steel skin. If we get a steel, we can survive punitives maybe. And strike fund messes with punitive math sometimes. But against RH, I guess this has to be a mulligan. We need some like, I don't know. Alarm clock isn't necessarily terrible because we can bypass, but we need some non-run economy, I think. Oh, we got the alarm clock anyway. Siat says, it wasn't your list exactly, as I later learned, but something similar posted by Cross for EMEA. It had bow. Which one is bow? I don't remember. It had bow and reaper functions. Okay. This naked card is sus, but I mean usually this is spin doctor or snare. I guess technically we always need to get spin doctors off the board. Snare we don't actually mind here, and we have 2 strike funds. Oh, business as usual. Yeah. Someone suggested that on the previous stream, and or on the previous Netrunner stream, and that seems not bad. Okay, let's run the spin. I got a compliment on the old acid ob, which is, I mean, of course, pretty dear to my heart. So gotta give him some thanks for that. Make this run on archives. Do we alarm clock? We can alarm clock in case we roll mark on HQ, maybe. Sure. Like if that is rest, it probably opens up a bravado window on R&D. Oh, this seems like very unfortunate draw here. Thing is, yeah, they can poison the archives, and I think I just die if I steal a punitive from archives here. Oh, okay. So this is how we're doing it. Yeah, if this is bacterial and archives. Let's see. Yeah, we roll Sable first. R&D is the mark. Well, how bad is it if we run HQ? The ISIS rest we can probably bravado R&D, so I think we just take the run. Getting an early steal is like really good. Yeah, even a Nancy is okay. This is what I was mentioning. So we don't bypass this. This just fires. If we draw, we risk losing a breaker. Although that is very unlikely, so maybe it's a risk we take. Just to and the reason like we would draw is to make it less likely we lose the bravado. Of course. So if the top of R&D here is poisoned, yeah, I think I draw. Let's see what we do. Oh, so okay, we drew Miss Bones. Well, we already lost the bravado, unfortunately. And also, I guess this saves us if we steal a Fuji. Tattoo Bola. Okay. But maybe we can... Oh, I guess now I don't... That's very unfortunate. The only thing that wasn't hit is Strike Fund. But okay. Okay, I see how it is. So I think we maybe gotta have some balls and assume that this ice is not Tattoo Bola. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Not be, I just feel like we need to take some risk here. Okay, thank God. A teeny and yeah, I guess drawing again and getting this daily cast down. Oof. Okay, and we lost the Shesva. Yeah, that's You're gonna need a swig after that. That was unfortunate. We just need these strike funds to be trashed. Need to see patchwork. Yeah, so our is dripping. Fortunately, he has not found subliminal, so it's not that bad yet. Daily casts. Sable. I think we won't run HQ this turn. It's gonna be my judgment call there. Save the steel skin for now. Maybe click 2. I guess so. We want to try to improve these turns. We're not running archives this turn anyway. Yeah, because we need to go through our deck, I think. Strike Fund daily cast, maybe. Or we just save them for later. We could save them maybe for when we get patchwork. I don't know if that's... Actually, I don't know if that... Maybe... Is that just stupid? So if I click for credit... If I click for credit, I might as well play it. I think it's... value-wise, it's the same. I'm spending a click either way. I'm losing a card either way. Yeah, so... Might as well play it. Okay. So, of course, an issue with playing Patchwork in any other faction than Anarch is you can only play 2. In Anarch, you just play 3, and then the extra copy would just get pitched to Patchwork. But here, because the influence is tight, I'm only playing 2. Can I just turn... Can I turn off the alarm clock? Because I'm not gonna be using it for quite some time. I'm not sure. Okay. We need to get our patchwork. That's what we need. Doof is not bad, but yeah, we need the Carmen. I think we're on Carmen. Sure, gamble Amina, I suppose. Yeah, we need a snooze button for this, for the alarm clock. There's no options to be like, nah, I never want to do this, like you have for lat. So despite Anansi hitting us hard, like the RH start has been so slow that I'm not, I don't think it was a bad trade. But we need to follow this up. If we get enough time to start doofing, I think we win this game. This seems wrong. Because I don't, like, I'm not, usually I'm not running Archives anyway. And in order to get a Regenesis score, you need to have a protected remote, unless maybe they are on Hollow Man, or yeah, Hollow Man, to score a Regenesis from hand. But even then, you probably want a remote ice to, yeah, to protect it afterwards, after you score. Yeah, so this deck, so the game is slow, but so far we're doing okay. As soon as we find Carmen, I will give me an edge. Yeah, I don't know why this RH is strangely slow. There should be, maybe it's a different kind of build, but there should be, like, you know, hedge funds. There's another Hansei, okay, and Hansei, and when I play it, there's Subliminal. Because the game is going slow, it's also means it's going to be a matchup where I'm probably happy that I have Amina as my breaker. Maybe not versus Vampirinosa. There's like 6 to break if I want to break it fully. Yeah. So let's try to get the Carmen. Did I include? Okay, this is the problem with making like a list pretty quickly and then streaming it, is like, without ever having played it, is like there's no mutual favors in here. I just need to hard draw every single breaker. This is kind of a problem. But you know, let's just top deck, okay? Let's just click to draw and let's not worry about it. It's gonna be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, so Earthrise we love. And Bravado, I think we might Bravado here. Yeah. I mean, maybe not. But yeah, what's done is done. Because if this is size and 10, it's really bad. But we saw Tatu and okay, this is, and we saw Atini. Yes, exactly. So this is actually not a bad exchange, because they lose a credit, then we jack out, and then we're happy. Trat Penguin says, I tried to build Amina and Panwave in Kit, but I need more influence. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Kit is, these cards are both so influence heavy that this is prohibitively expensive to try them in any other faction, unfortunately. Panweave is 4, I believe, and Amina is also 4. And I feel like Amina is probably not worth it ever. Although it's a cool idea in Kit, because of course then they're always getting drained on money, so I get it. But yeah, the I one of the lists that I was considering playing today, but this is going to be the last game, is a Hosh with Panweave, because I just wanted like more click compression so you can get a Panweave, and I wanted Alarm Clock, which is also for influence. So you can do all of this, but also do it clicklessly, like super greedy list, like very never gonna happen kind of ambitious list. Okay, Class Act does help us find our breakers, so we are grateful. So I think at this point, we just do this. We draw one more time. Yeah, sure. And credit. Okay, so we have Kurapura now. We need Carmen. Oh, I guess this was the wrong way of doing it. Yeah, I was supposed to not draw, click for 2 credits, because I'm just overdrawing more. Although we do need to go through our deck, so I guess maybe it's not that bad. Like if we draw into Carmen here with the Earthrise, this is still worth it. Okay, I've never... I don't think I've ever seen anyone this dedicated to protecting archives. I guess... Okay, I get there is a threat now. There is a threat of resting a Hollow Man and Regenesis scoring something out. And if that's like a Sisyphus, then it ends up having an effect for the rest of the game. So that's the threat, I suppose. If we draw Carmen, we can stop it. Info Bounty, Sable, Earthrise. So now we pray. Okay, yeah, that's not it. Pinhole, though? I mean, if that's the threat, we could just bravado through this Anansi. Actually, we can doof. Yeah, we can just doof. In Kurapira Panweave doof and just let the Anansi fire. That's actually a line. It shuts down the Hollow Man threat. So we don't run on HQ. And we get a click back. Yeah, this is... I love this line. Kurapira. We might hit the doof, but I'm gonna go for it. It's so unlikely. Okay, we survived. And now we get to doof. Oh, and we can actually draw a card. Although that card might just be Carmen. But we can draw a card with the Shesvi money. It's almost too good not to do. I love this line. We're stopping any Hollow Man threats. So if that's what's going on. And I'm just gonna continue with the low YOLO approach here and just assume that our top card is not Carmen. If it is, you know, well played to my opponent. Let's hope it doesn't get hit. We can't back down now. Actually, we probably should, because this still feels like a good position. But I just want to use these Shesvi credits so much, and Axo has been bugging me about content, you know. So it seems like, oh wow, so we drew a Steel Skin. Wow, yeah. Let's keep doing the YOLO stuff. And then we pass. And then we gain 2. Okay, so in the end, this is gonna work out really well. Sable, yeah, we get a click. We get Panweave, we get Doof. And then we can install daily casts. Amazing. I think there was one E shutdown here as well, so we can E shut down the Anansi potentially. Yeah, all we need is one agenda steal, and then Archives becomes fragile again. Oh, actually, Archives might already be a little bit fragile. We don't have that much money, but if we get it on steal, well, we could get hit with Fuji and lose the Class Act. But there is a line to install Class Act, then run Archives, and then have enough cards to survive 2 punitives. Although I guess... No, sorry. To survive 1, because if we steal 6 points, we still... Yeah. We still died to 2 punitives then. So we would survive 1. But yeah, we don't have that much money. We probably would need more money first, because we would need to get through an Atini. And if there's 2 bacterials, that's like, yeah, that's I think I did this math versus Jai. If you have 5 cards and then you gain 14 and then you draw mandatory, you end up at 20 cards, which means YDL is plus 18 credits. And that means it's actually not that hard to land 2 punitives. So, okay, let's see what happens here. So we take clicks. It's a bit laggy still. We take clicks. We get Sable. We get, yeah. We're just gonna, I think if we do this trigger, then, nope. With Janet being laggy, it's like super annoying. Okay, no Carmen. But we have Doof. So we could just repeat. Sure, let's repeat. We Doof. I'm not as inclined to draw now, actually. This might just be a Regenesis right now in the remote. Can't be an Anansi, but if it's a Slice and time, we lose. Yeah, what are the odds now? Because we put a few cards on the bottom already. I'm not sure how many times. Maybe I can check. Class act to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's only 2 times. And I guess it was Earthrise both times, yeah? So 6 cards we haven't seen. 1 in 6 to lose to get the Carmen in hand. Fuck it, I'll take the risk. It's too good. We get E shut down. It's a good opportunity. But we lose it. It's good though that we don't lose just because we don't lose immediately if this is a Regenesis score. We draw Boomerang. Okay, if we Boomerang this and we steal like a Fuji, there is not enough money to kill us. Unless maybe it's a Tatubola. Okay. We're gonna YOLO it. Well, I feel like odds of it being Tatubola are low. Okay. Please tell me this is not like a snare or something. Oh, it is a Sisyphus deck. Okay. Very good, because we don't die to... Yeah, we don't... There's no way 2 punitives can land here. Rye says, "Hi Richmond, have you tried Cyberfeeder yet?" I've not. I kind of been too lazy to. I thought about it briefly. I think today or yesterday, but I might give it a try. I don't quite remember what the good features were. It was like you get a nice log. Anything apart from that? I've definitely tried, the card Cyberfeeder in my decks before. Even my first Anarch deck definitely had Cyberfeeder in it. That could have been because it was a pre-constructed deck, but still. I kept it in for quite some time. Because Noise was kind of a favorite of mine for a long time. Okay, let's see here. So draw. Wow, there's still no Carmen. Oh my god. Okay, do we just face plant this? I mean, it's Boomerang. The worst that can happen is Anansi, and we have a Steel Skin. So let's go. Let's check it. But like at some point we have to draw the Carmen, right? It has to happen. In theory. Allegedly. So if it's Sisyphus and predictive, there might not even be like then I'm even assuming that there is no punitive threat, which is really good for us. 2 card shuffle back, only 1 unseen. We don't want Wake, I think, so we just keep it for hit points. But I believe now on our next time we draw, we are guaranteed to see Carmen. But this game is like, yeah, it's turning out very grindy. Probably also feels that way because of all the JNet lag. But damn, this alarm clock, we used it one time. And then never after. Because we don't have our breaker. To be fair, I don't know if we would even otherwise. No, if we hit HQS mark, we can break Anansi for 5 with Carmen. And 2 of those we pay with Jesvi, and then we get 2 back with Info Bounty. And we have Panweave. Yeah, at that point we definitely make the run. Although that takes like quite a while to establish. Okay, so let's do all these things. Yeah, so we don't make a run now. So what we do is we run server 2 to get the 2 credit discount. We draw, install Carmen, and then I don't know if we run HQ. Do we run HQ for the access? We're paying 2 credits in effect, and a click. Wait, am I high? I'm a bit tipsy, but I'm not. I'm not drunk. Did I? What did I miss here? Did I bottom the Carmen at some point? Did I shuffle my deck? Did I lose the Carmen and not notice it? Or did I like remove? Is it in my list? I feel like I'm going insane. Did I shuffle? Carmen is in the list. Wait, hold on. There's 2 patchy sables. Why? Both of them look the same. Okay. I guess maybe I miscounted. Maybe I've only bottomed cards 3 times. I feel like by now it must have been, but yeah, I guess no. Okay. Okay, so I guess it's the next card. It's just actually the last card. I mean, someone is playing jokes on me. Come on, give me the Carmen. Okay. There it is. It is actually in the deck. Confirmed. Whew, we got there. Didn't use patchwork at all, so we have no idea how good that would be. I like the idea. Holloman Rest? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, this is also a reason to get the Carmen out. Because we need to like flip archives at some point. But we just like literally drew it as the last card. Just just for the stream content value. Yep. And now we get Sisyphus, and now we have to encounter everything twice. Always. Yeah, I'm not super stoked about this. But, okay, but we do have our rig. And I don't know that this necessarily kills us. So Code Getter Sentry can pay 1 or trash a card from HQ to make them encounter again. First time each turn. Once per turn. Okay. It's not too bad. So we can run our mark, I think. Okay, please, Janet. Please. I beg of you. Actually, I think maybe I can draw into Doof here if I just draw. We try draw. Very good. Then we Doof. Then we run R&D, and then we run this Hollow Man. Um, Tatpimi asked, do you write notes on what cards you bottom with class act in tournaments? I would recommend doing that, but I have only played Crim in like, I think I've only played Crim in less serious tournaments, so I never bothered doing that. But I think that's a good idea, yes, because it's very easy to lose track of that, and it's actually going to be helpful later on. So, yeah, you should do it. So, what? Diversion of funds. Yeah, I feel like we're doing it now. We're doing it. If we can just, if JNet can just be a little bit faster. Oh, oh yeah, Tsiad, you also missed my list of banned cards for if you want to play with the old FFG cards, but you want to have a better experience. I tried to make a document with like banned cards. To have like, well, actually, I guess if you weren't around at that time, maybe it's fun to play with the old cards anyway. But I tried to like remove the most degenerate stuff. So that's just for fun if you want to check it out. And basically, I'm going to use it for, I think I'm going to use it for like kitchen table, teaching friends the game kind of stuff. Okay, Sadaka. Yep, fires. Also, if there's any question, I think I'm going to end the stream pretty quickly after this game. So let me know, because the pace is slow, so I might as well spend some of it answering questions if you guys have any. Shuffles and then draws. So top card is not known. Okay, I guess because of Sadaka, technically I should have kept an info bounty. That might actually play a role. Do we trash Hollow Man? I don't think so. But we do need to trash this Hollow Man. So it says, no, not the brain rewiring. I mean, let's be real. It had to go. Like, why was that even printed? That's a question we probably won't get the answer to. So we know there's a Hollow Man in hand, but not much else. Sisyphus is annoying. It might actually mean we get taxed out and then lose. But yeah, this was a silly game. Looks like there's still a bravado. That's nice. Yeah, presumably that's the Hollow Man. So Sable, what are we rolling? R&D. Did we make this run on HQ? Yeah, I think I'm losing this. And with the JNet lag, it's taking a lot of time. Oh, it looks like... okay, I guess I do have Info Bounty left in the deck. So I think I'm going to draw for that instead of running here. Very good. Patchwork is, I guess, too late to pay off. Can get 2 credits here. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Oh wait, hold on. We run here first. Yeah, so it does make sense to ice archives like this if you're playing a Sisyphus deck, I suppose. Because yeah, you just need to protect the Hollow Man and archives, and then you can fast advance the Regenesis out. In this case, I'm banking on there not being a Regenesis in HQ, which there very well may be. But yeah, because of this new position, I feel like... So yeah, you bring up a good point in pinholing the holo. That's just me being stupid. But it looks like I'm getting yeah, I'm being vindicated just out of sheer luck because Anansi was rest. And now there's not enough. I have to break it again. Now there's not enough to break Anansi. Sorry, to score. Wait, do I just run archives here? This gotta be Tatapola, right? We can take 3 net. Bravado here. Yeah, I would like to Bravado. I can take 3 from the Atini, but let's do it next turn. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this next turn. If we can... We might even be able to draw the Bravado, run. We might have to... I guess we have to encounter Atini like twice. So size and time we can break for 3. Yeah. So the Hollow Man threat is live, I think. 2 to res, 4, 7, 7. Okay. The first time each turn the runner passes a rescue. So it has to be the first time. So if I run with alarm clock and I do this, I take 4, then I draw the 2. Then I need to encounter Anansi, pay 5. Well, let's see where Sable lands. HQ. So I need to pay the 5. But I get the draw. But I get the run for free. So I think I make the run on HQ. I will have to break it once. I will have to break a teeny. Yeah, it's not the greatest. So yeah, if I run... That's 3. I lose 4 cards. Probably draw Bravado or whatever. Then I gain 3. Then I have $2. Gets to rearrange R&D. That's not good. Can I bypass? Does that make any sense? Then I take 3 damage. Cost me 2 clicks. And then this is used. Still have to pay 5. But there is no rearranging. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I get a click back. Then 5. Okay, so I'll still be at 5. I'll have 3 clicks, I suppose. And then Bravado Archives. I mean, if I do and there's an Anansi, I just die. But okay, sure, let's do it. I think... Oh, there's no Bravado left? Oh. Lol. I guess never mind the Bravado stuff. I still think this makes sense. Wait, don't I have to add to the bottom of the stack? I think I have to break this. I'm not sure about the wording, but I don't want to look it up now. Okay, snare. Okay, I'll trash that. Yeah, this is definitely content mode, yeah. I feel like maybe Class Act forces you to put the card back anyway, but yeah, I want to be done with this game, so okay, so we can't afford to let anything fire, but the only thing that can be rest is like Tatubola. I mean, we die to Anemone, but I think we just have to accept that. We die to stealing a Fuji, but there may not be Fuji in this agenda suite. We can break a Tini for 4. And yeah, we could take a credit before this run too. For 4. Is there anything like Tatu, Thimble Rig? What else? Is there anything like Bathinimus? I guess in theory is 3 to break. So we go credit, credit, run. We might still want the money to trash the Hollow Man. BG3? That's a good game. That's my little brother um, stressing me to go play Baldur's Gate, which I will do after this game. Let's hope that this run is winning. I kind of doubt it. Well, it might be winning for him. Oh my god, Janet is unplayable. Let's hope this is the last run of the game. I think this, if Janet wasn't so laggy, this game would be like half the time. Oh, Augustus is calling that this is Helheim. Okay, this is... All right, please let me run. Yeah. Okay, so let's find out if we die to Anemone, if we die to something else. We played around Bathinimus, we played around everything. It's coming down to this run. Let's see if there's even another turn in this game. I think maybe this is Tatibolo? Nope. Okay. Can we breach? Bacterial? Okay, so the game is not over. Helheim is 1 influence. Holloman is 3. Jesus. Yeah, I think this is too laggy to play, honestly. And probably I'm still losing this. All right, fair enough. Yeah, the game was too laggy. I think I lose there anyway. And all right, that's gonna be it for today. That was hell, unfortunately. Not the fault of either of us. That I mean, sometimes the games go long like that, but also like when Janet is this laggy, it becomes like unbearable. Unfortunately, I really hope they fix it. But thank you all for watching. I gotta go play Baldur's Gate with my siblings. They've been patiently waiting for me. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon. To Kagglescab, I don't think I'd be at Nats, but maybe on some hangout later because I'm celebrating my niece's birthday. or unless you're talking about Danish nets, I don't know when that is. Maybe I'll see you there. Yeah. Thanks everyone for interacting and chatting, and see you next time. Bye bye.